Okay, so a quick update on the store. We actually moved, and that's what we're across from. Got an 18-foot sign there that has lights. Not much of the signage is actually up yet, but it will be eventually, as soon as we got enough weather for stuff to stick. So at least today they got this on the door, so at least people know that who we are, you know. So this is the new store. Still kind of in shambles because we had a hard day yesterday. Like, yesterday was supposed to be the moving day, and instead of doing it the easy way, which would be a U-Haul truck and 4 people, we ended up like getting bricked on by U-Haul. The guy never opened his store up. He was supposed to be open from 9 to 1, and he never showed up at all. It was a Sunday, but still they're supposed to be open, and my reservation was 3 weeks old, and I just got blown off. So had to get 3 vehicles and lift all this stuff up in a truck bed instead of having a ramp and a dolly. So basically would have been 5 hours, turned out to be like 12 hours. So we did our best to try to get this place open, and we did open, but we're still not where we were supposed to be, basically. You know, so that's just kind of how it turned out to be. It was a bummer, but you know, it is what it is. So we got our juice bar there, got a case, checkout counter, a case. Got the lab back there, had to have them walls built. I did all this stuff in advance. I had the internet on 2 weeks ago. I had, you know, the power switched over a couple days before we moved in. I had the wall built a few days before we moved in. I mean, everything was done right. It just didn't turn out like it should have, you know, as far as the move goes. But this will be our lounge area. Gonna have the TV there, the fish tank there, coffee station there, table here. I think we're gonna have another table or a couple of like leather chairs or something. So that's it. Like, I got my office space there. It's a little smaller of a store, but I like it a lot more. And this one actually has flooring, which is nice. The other place just had a painted floor. So that's it. Just kind of like giving an update. We have moved, and I know like there's a lot of local people still, even if we, you know, put a sign on the door over there giving our address, or if we announce it on Facebook, or if I announce it on YouTube, that, you know, people are still going to not know anything, you know. So it's like, it's happened, like my phone's been ringing off the hook today. But it's been good, like business as usual pretty much. I haven't seen like some major fall off where I'm just sitting here, no sign on my store, wondering where everybody's at. So it's turned out to be fairly good. And this summer is going to be really good because we're in a tourism type of town. You know, we've got a couple lakes here. We're up in the mountains, and a lot of people come here. So it's going to be hopping eventually. So I believe that we made the right move here. We are in the busiest intersection in our county. So it's a win-win in every way, shape, or form. Except for the size of the store. The size of the store did get cut down by about 400 square feet, but that's okay. Again, it's going to be for the better. It's actually right off the top a couple $100 a month cheaper to rent, which is insane for the location. So it was one of those things where, you know, I saw the opportunity and I had to jump at it. And I shouldn't have moved basically 3 times in like 10 months, but it's a learning process, and I'll get there. Hopefully we're going to stay here until we decide, or until legislation shuts us down completely. So yeah, that's it. It's a nice place, really liking it. And so that's the update. As always, the papers win.